Hi, so good to see you. We are going to be doing a back strengthening workout today. So this will be a combination of Pilates exercises and some physical therapy exercises that I tend to use for back strengthening in general. Of course, always stop if you have pain. Check with your doctor if you know that you have an injury that you need to work around. So let's start on your back with your knees hip distance apart, feet are flat. Okay, so first thing you want to do is just find yourself relaxed. If you do have pain, a lot of times we tend to tense, and I want you to just find a nice, comfortable position on your mat, like your mat's coming up to give you a hug. You want to feel fairly comfortable and safe here. That's key, that you feel safe. All right, so let's start with some pelvic tilts. You're going to curl your tailbone towards you, flattening the low back, and then your tailbone is going to go away from you as you arch your low back. So you're going to exhale and curl, flattening the low back slightly. This is a very slight movement. Inhale to arch. So you want to think of your pelvis like a bowl of water. When you tilt it away from you, that water is going down between your legs. It's tipping over the edge of the bowl. Then tilt your tailbone towards you and the water goes towards your belly button. You can also think of it like a rocking horse. Okay, so just rocking through that pelvis. So a lot of times for general back health, we want to think about mobility in your spine. That's why we're trying to get the pelvis moving. A lot of times we don't have proper pelvis movement. It doesn't move separately from the spine necessarily, and we want to teach it how to move as a part of the spine, as opposed to just all being fused together. All right, so on this one, curl your tailbone and continue to roll one vertebrae at a time up into a bridge position. Inhale here, exhale, curl, and roll back down. So again, this is the idea of trying to articulate through the spine, trying to teach the back to move one vertebrae at a time. If you have a spinal fusion at all, obviously you're not going to be moving one vertebrae at a time because you have vertebrae that are fused. So in that case, you can just lift up and down, keeping a flat back. Okay, and we'll all do that in a moment to show you the difference. But just please know that if this causes a lot of pain or if you are fused, then you can just lift and lower. If you have osteoporosis, you'll want to just lift and lower as well without articulating. One more. Also working to keep the hips level, keep the knees from splaying to the side. Okay, so now on this one, let's find a neutral spine. Exhale, you're just going to lift up, keeping it flat, and then lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So pressing through the heels will help engage your glutes, hamstrings. And let's do two more. Last one, and back down. Nice job. All right, let's find some lower abdominal engagement. So what I want you to do is pull your belly button gently in towards your spine. Bring your right leg up to tabletop. Hand onto the knee, and now press your hand to your knee as you pull your knee in. So basically, you shouldn't see any movement, right? I can't see myself moving, but I can feel it. I can feel it in my hip flexor. I can feel it in my abs. And now let's just switch legs. Left leg up, belly button in, pelvic floor in, and then pull and push at the same time. So it's a good way to get those lower abdominals engaged. And then back down. And you can always pause this and do a few of those. You can do maybe 5 on each side. We're going to go ahead and move on to the exercise, but you can always stay with those for a while if they feel good. Okay, again, find neutral spine. Pull the belly button in. Pelvic floor comes in, like your Kegel exercise. Bring the right leg up to tabletop. Then, again, abs pull in and engage. Left leg comes to tabletop. Now, I'm going to show you two versions of this. One version means the right leg just comes back down, and then the left leg down. So I'll show you that version one more time. We can all start with that. You lift one leg, let's say the right, lift the left, keeping the abs engaged, don't let your back arch. Then you lower the right, and then you lower the left. Okay, you can keep going like that. The next one, the next version, advanced version, would be starting in tabletop. Lower one leg down, just barely touch the toes on the ground, lift it back up, and then left leg down and up. So we're getting the lower abdominals engaged here either way. This is just more advanced. So if you are having a hard time with the other one, just stay with that. If not, you can come here. So if you're doing the other version, now lead with the left first. So lift the left, then the right, then lower the left and lower the right. Okay, I know I'm giving you a lot of verbiage here with this workout, but it's important to me that you're really engaging what needs to be engaged and that you're working to your level so that you can really help strengthen your back. That's why you're here doing this workout. So I know there's a lot of education involved with it, but it's worth it. Okay, one more, and then let's all hug our knees in. Okay, rock side to side gently. And then roll onto your left side. So let's have the knees bent. Again, belly pulls in, hips are stacked. Lift just your top knee up and down. So this is a clamshell. If this bothers you at all to be in this position, just lower your head down here. So any good back strengthening workout, in my professional opinion, is going to involve some abdominal work, but not 100 crunches. If somebody tells you to just do 100 crunches for your back, please walk away. We're talking lower abs, obliques. There's a lot involved with that, okay? So I gave you some lower abdominal work. You need some hips. Hips are hugely important in back health, so we're hitting that. We got some movement through the pelvis, another really important piece. All right, so that's what I'm giving you here in this kind of general workout that you could, in theory, do every day as long as it doesn't bother you. This would be something that you can incorporate into your regular workout to help you stay strong in your back. Okay, last two. One. Nice job. And we're just going to find the other side to do that same thing. So come down, hips are stacked, belly button again pulls in, lift your top knee up and down. Nice. Remember, keep everything else relaxed. Don't tense. It's okay if you're feeling your booty or your hips. That's what I want. That's what the clamshells are doing for you. But don't tense. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's push yourself up. Find yourself on all fours. Okay. If this bothers your wrists, then I just want you to come down onto your elbows. We're not going to be here long, I promise. You're going to exhale, round your spine. Inhale to arch. We're just going to do 2 of them. So again, be right here. I'll do a version here too. On your elbows, round and arch. And then just sit back for a child's pose stretch. Knees come apart, so give yourself lots of room. And let's walk your hands over to the left. And then walk your hands over to the right. And back to center. And then walk up, restacking your spine. And great job. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.